Hello Webernet, and welcome to the 1-year Geek Feature Anniversary episode, where I'll be playing a game that's not old. Sort of. That's right, I'm going to play King's Quest, which is a reboot of the original King's Quest that was released back in the 80s. I'm going to play through the first part for your entertainment, so sit back and enjoy the game. And some Sierra Mist. Yes, they certainly are odd, but apparently they make good games. I guess. It's actually unreal that it's taking this long to get to the main title screen. Oh, the K? Well, the K stands for Kyle. He's the man who created video games. Thank you. Hey, check it out, Activision. I guess if you're going to go old school, why not use them as your publisher? And here we are finally at the main title screen. It's pretty, isn't it? Okay, let's get started. So I should not turn off the system randomly whenever I see a crown. Okay, game, you got it. Okay, so I'm going to play the first chapter of this game, which is called A Night to Remember. I see what you did there. Clever. Okay, let's begin. Welcome to Daventry. This is the first part of the chapter, titled The Dragon's Well, where we start off playing the main character, who's an outsider named Graham, as in Graham Cracker, and his quest in retrieving the stolen mirror for King Edward. So here's how it all starts. Well, we're at a well, of sorts. The point of this is to find a way to climb down safely into this well. The way we do that is what you would do in any point-and-click adventure, which is find things like this over here, and use them, of course. So let's turn the crank here, and this will make the bucket go down, and will in turn give us a rope in which to climb down into said well. Yeah, well, that was well played. Okay. Let's continue down.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
No, you're not crazy. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the voice of Christopher Lloyd. Yes, of Back to the Future fame. He also reprised his role as the voice of Doc Brown in the Telltale Back to the Future game as well. So, first thing we're going to do here is we're going to move this mattress over here. No, not to sleep on it, but to find an entrance. Ew. Nothing like a wet mattress to stand on. Oh, there's a little door here. So let's open it. And let's go in. Well, here we are. We're officially inside of the Dragon's Well. The main part of it, at least.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Pirates of the Caribbean down here.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
Choices. I can either turn the left wheel, which is the one that's over here, or I can turn the right wheel. Well, for fun, let's just turn the left wheel and see what happens.
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the right one.
What have we learned? That you don't hit the left one, you turn the right one. So let's do that. And there we go. Entrance open. And another wet mattress. Ugh. So if all these beds are making you feel like you want to lay down, well, this next part gives you a chance to do just that. And you can even win a trophy for it too. Yes, for being lazy. Score. So you just want to lay down on this bed right here. like so.
Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
Then you want to do it again.
As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap.
And one more time should do it.
All right. I took a brief rest before I decided to adventure on with that very important treasure.
And you'll get that very important trophy called Napping on the Job, which isn't showing up on my screen because I already got it.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
So the voice you're hearing is old Graham's granddaughter, Gwendolyn, as she's listening to his story, and we've come to realize that our life is a lie, and that this is actually a flashback story. Told by the king, of course.
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way to add a shinier hat to my collection.
Not only are we adding a shiny hat, but also a shiny mirror as well. But first, we have to climb this rope here. So in this part, the goal here is to find a way across the chasm to the left here. And as we take this path, we'll find another one of those switches. This one is used to lower the bridge, but as you can see, it's not really working so well. Why don't you tell them more about it, Christopher Lloyd?
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Conundrum be damned. This is missing a handle. Now we need to find this missing handle, somewhere in this cavern. Yeah, you ever heard of a needle in a haystack? I don't really know the story behind all these mattresses, or the dragon, or even why this handle is missing, but I'm sure it's somewhere over here.
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon, Breaking the Spirit of Hideous Beasts, Amateur Spells to Impress Your Friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though.
Too bad I can't take that magic spells book. I'd like to impress my friends with some magic stuff. Oh, and it looks like we found our missing handle for the switch.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
How very Raiders of the Lost Ark. Uh-oh. Looks like you got the dragon's attention.
Then I used my cleverness to hide.
So what have we learned? That it's really easy to hide from a man-eating dragon under some sheets. Not only can it not see you, but apparently it also can't smell you either. Noted.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Now that we've avoided becoming dragon food, I think it's time we take this handle and go fix that damn switch.
What did you use to fix the broken switch?
With a screwdriver and a hammer and some nails. Or I just inserted the handle and fixed our little bridge situation. There we go. Easy peasy. What? It's just a bridge made of mattresses. Seems legit. Let's cross it.
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
Yeah, that's nice. Cool, what's over here?
This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
Yes, it's all fun adventuring until someone's skull gets crushed. Or eaten by a dragon. Well, for now, it's time to head into this little nook over here on the left, or my right, and we're gonna head down a ladder after that.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I'd probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Hey, well, you know what? Maybe some of us just have mirrors as friends. So what? Okay. This Pirates of the Caribbean inspired contraption looks a little scary. But the point of this is to walk through this entire narrow passageway and hide in these little alcoves to the left and right. Okay, now let's move to the right one. Good, we're doing well. Okay, well, I'm going to show you what happens if you get hit by it.
After I was impaled by that spiky bed, I took a nap and decided the magic mirror could wait another evening before being rescued.
Grandpa!
Well, I thought maybe it was your bedtime, but I can continue.
Well, it's a good thing that Graham is apparently immortal. You know how many times he would have died by now? Well, anyway, let's get through this passageway correctly this time. And then maybe we can get to that dragon over there. And I'm off. Alright, move to the left, and move to the right. And try not to get impaled by the spiky bed thing. And we're through, finally. Welcome to the Hallway of Death. As you can see that the dragon has had his share of victims whose bones are scattered about in piles. So the point is to quietly sneak through this area undetected. But you'll also want to avoid stepping on the piles of bones as it will alert the dragon, which usually ends up in you dying. So again, if you make noise and you find a bed, just do what we always do and hide under the covers. I mean, come on. Look, it's basic logic, right? Well, it looks like I've narrowly escaped danger. Let's move on. Now, as you move through the Hallway of Death, it doesn't really matter which way you go. The point is to just avoid these bones. Look how stealthily Graham is sneaking through this part, like a ninja master. One thing to remember though, the bones aren't the only things that make noise that can wake up the dragon. So if you see a bed, hop into it, and hide. Now, I know I've been avoiding the wrath of the dragon, but in order to get this next trophy achievement, you have to walk right into the mouth of danger, quite literally, and just say hi to the dragon, and let him eat you. So let's do it. Hi! No, I wasn't kidding.
You marched right into a ferocious dragon's mouth.
I was just making sure you were still paying attention.
So once that scene transpires, you'll get the In the Mouth of Danger trophy achievement. But of course, because you died, you'll have to start all the way back at the start of the Hallway of Death. I know. The sacrifices we have to make in order to get all the trophies. Jeez. Nerd world problems. So let's continue. Remember to avoid all these bones, and of course remember to leap right into bed to avoid being detected by the dragon once you get to the end. Okay, our next destination is just to the left. It's an alcove with a ladder. Yes, we are going to go up the ladder.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Oh, of course I have to find a way. So obviously I'm looking for something that I can hit the switch from a distance. I mean, I would just assume throw a rock, but of course it can never be that easy. So let's go look for something. Like this over here. Trust me, that part actually has meaning. You'll find out eventually. So it looks like we found a bow. It's made of bones, so would it be called a bone? Okay, let's go ahead and hit the switch with an arrow. And bam. All right, another mattress bridge down. Seems legit. Let's cross this one too. Whoa. Yikes. Whew. Okay, made it across safely. Let's move on.
The mirror called out to me.
Whoa! Look out, we're all gonna hit the mirror! Oh! Oh, no, we're not. We're good. Never mind. Okay, this is quite a conundrum. Question is, how do we get the mirror away from the dragon? This can be kind of confusing, so I'll walk you through it. We have a bell, we have a switch, and we have a ladder with a bunch of slabs of meat over there to the north. First thing we want to do is turn the switch, so let's do that.
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
So the slab of meat will go on the platform. The platform will go down to the dragon, but that's too close. We want it further away, so let's turn the switch one more time. The platform will now go back up. It will appear back here at the top. Another slab of meat will go back on the platform, and the platform will now end up on the left side of the screen, which is exactly where we want it. The next step now is to ring the bell. After that, we want to hit the switch one more time, and then we want to hurry up this ladder on top of one of those slabs of meat. So, step one, let's ring the bell. This will, of course, awaken the dragon for supper time, and it will also pull the dragon away from the mirror. All right, come get it, dragon. That's right. Okay, now's the time to strike. We want to turn the switch. Now we want to rush up the ladder as fast as we can on top of one of the slabs of meat. Here comes the platform. And away we go! And there is the mirror. Yeah, easy peasy. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh crap. Gotta run. Alright, and... yeah! Okay, now it's time to run back across the mattress bridge. Oh crap. And avoid all those pits. And... woo! Narrowly escaped. Or not. Alright. Looks like we're gonna do some surfing now. Okay, just going through the waterways here. Gotta shoot these ropes with mattresses attached to them. Okay, there's another one. And one more. Yeah, nailed them. Okay, next part here. We have some button mashing to do. So I'm gonna mash the... oh crap. Oh, did it wrong. He's got me.
Grandpa!
Dragon Petite 4.
Okay, as I said before, button mashing. So we're gonna mash the circle button and narrowly escape the dragon. Now it's time to push buttons. And let's do this. Oh, should probably do it right.
Can you put my mouthwash back on the shelf, please? Now, where was I?
Okay, let's do it right this time. Mash the button, narrowly escape the dragon. Now press button sequentially. So, circle, square, and then X to duck. Boom, and there we go. Now let's hit the rope with the mattress on it, and try not to die. Like that.
Let me guess, you escaped with only a flesh wound.
Okay, let's do this one more time. Let's hit the rope with the mattress. Got it. One more. Got it. Okay, we're through that part. And, oh crap, dragon's tail. Triangle to jump, and Matrix style. That has some significance later on, but you'll see that later in the game. Okay, looks like we're clear. Oh, looks like we have one more rope to shoot. Got it. And, oh, one more. Hit it, and got the dragon. Whew. Yeah, that was too close. And grab my hat, and I'm good to go. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Yeah, probably would maybe think about running. Okay, so if you take too much time, you can actually get crushed by rocks and boulders and the mattresses and stuff. So, you know, just do your best to rush through this and be careful and dodge and such. All right. Yeah, you said it. And that's the end of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
Like the Magic Kingdom, or like the kingdom from Game of Thrones? Just wondering. Okay, so we want to exit through the little door that we came into earlier. And here we are, back at the entrance. Uh-oh. Earthquake! Oh crap, the dragon!
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Yes, you have three options. You can shoot the bell, which is the route of wisdom. You can shoot the dragon's eye, which is the route of courage. Or you can choose the wheel, which is the route of compassion. I chose the wheel because I've already done the bell, and I want to see what happens when you shoot the wheel. The dragon has a look on its face like, are you gonna throw the stick? Well, he's free, so I guess I'll see you later, or something. Bye! Well, that's it for the Dragon's Well. I'm gonna call this an episode. It's been a fun year, and I hope you enjoyed watching this special feature. Feel free to like or subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next one. Now, enjoy the ending.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home. But only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.